Hey guys, well, been at it again today. Honestly, if you're seeing this, that means I got either my computer fixed or my laptop going, so I'm able to edit videos again because, yeah, 2 days ago, yesterday I guess, power went out here. We've been having weird surging issues and stuff, I guess. I don't know, the city that's just south of us has no power right now. So anyways, I got the cooling system all buttoned up. I went into town. This thing is starting to nickel and dime me, by the way. $38 in hose clamps and 3 feet of hose. So, yeah, everything is clamped. It's all sealed up. I got that one fitting in the back there machined. Let's see, I'll show you. That one right there. Oh, that's really bright. There we go. I machined that. It's an adapter to go from 3/4 to 5/8 because the back of the head is 3/4 output and the Mazda heater core is 5/8. So got that all working. I have to pull this fitting apart and Teflon tape it. I think that's the only oil leak I've got on this. Well, other than the valve cover gasket, which I have a new one right there. Birds, I hear you. Anyways, why is voltage increasing? This was at like 12.6 a couple of minutes ago before I picked up the camera. Now it's at 14 1/4. Okay. It can't charge, it's not running. Anyways, yeah, so the cooling system is sealed. Filled up the rad, got it all purged and everything. I have, on the 1.9s, I got this little nubbin right here that goes to the coolant overflow bottle, which is your only source of access for the VWs, but I'm not running it because I have a rad cap. So I use that to bleed out all the air from the block, and then once it started bubbling, I pushed my little redneck plug onto it. I'm going to have to actually get a real plug for it. And then topped it up and bled the remaining air out of it. So it should be good to go. I tightened up the turbo so it can't clock anymore. I was a little bit concerned about running it for too long with it like that, because if the housing moved at all, they're really precision devices, turbos are, so if the housing managed to tilt a little bit and nick the blades, that would not be a good time. So I put the exhaust back on. I put a little 90 dump onto it. There, look, you can tell. So it'll dump straight down. I got the filler deck situated, but I showed you that in last video. Basically, I'm going to pull this thing ahead, clean it off, clean out the back, because I got a jug of coolant and a jug of oil in the back there, like you can tell. And then let this thing warm up and see what happens. And the voltage is still rising. Weird. I just wired up the alternator. Super easy. Blue wire is your field wire, so you need to have that one on a key-on source, but you have to also have a diode in place so it can't backfeed your ignition circuit or your key-on circuit, because then you will not be able to shut the truck off. So that's already been done. That was done with the 1.6. I ran a 4-gauge cable. You can see that blue one that snakes around right to the alternator. So that's set, so it should be charging. No leaks on the power steering. Power steering works fantastic. Like, I've never had power steering in this truck, and she's nice. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna fire it up, pull it ahead, and clean it off, clean it out, and then see how much better the 1.9 is than the 1.6. And then if I need to, I can start doing like pump mods and stuff. This thing is unmolested, as you can tell by the clamp on the fuel screw. Keys right there. Well guys, took her out for a quick burn. So glad I got this engine. It made all the difference. Before with the 1.6, I had to rev it all the way out till there was none left in second gear to get any kind of speed and be able to increase speed in third gear. This one, you can go from first to second, just slow shifting it, and then third gear, fourth gear, and she just, once the turbo spools, she pulls. So it doesn't care. So glad I got this engine. Like, oh, weird camera stabilization things. But yeah, I got a couple of small oil leaks to take care of. I got the valve cover gasket one. The drain line on the secondary turbo is leaking in a couple of spots, so I'll button that up. And then the supply line on the primary turbo is also leaking. I had an issue with that fitting. There's a fly on my arm. I had that issue with that fitting when it was in the 1.6, so not a huge deal. But the cooling system doesn't leak. The 1.6, I had a bunch of leaks around where I had pulled stuff off to clean the head and everything really good. A bunch of not O-rings, but these are stupid spring clamps on the hoses. All of those need to be replaced. This one, I did it already. I preemptively struck that, so it's all good. So once I get those couple of minor things buttoned up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list of everything next, or everything else that I have to do on this truck to get it done. And then what I want to do is pick off one thing every time I come out here and work on it. One thing ticked off the list. If I get two, awesome, but one thing at the least. And yeah, I could be done this very quickly. So now that she runs and drives and has gobs of torque, I am very excited for it. So yeah, stay tuned guys. I'm so freaking pumped. Next time I'll take you guys out for a test drive too. But anyways, that'll do it for tonight. Me hungry, gonna go make some food and just unwind. I got the thing that I want to do today done. I wanted to get the cooling system buttoned up, alternator wired up, and take her out for a boot. And I did 3 things on my mental list, but I need to make an actual list. So anyways, that'll do it for today guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.